Welcome all. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on LCD interfacing with 8051 microcontroller, which is a topic of unit number 6 of processor architecture and interfacing subject. So objective of today's lecture are: first, what is LCD? Next, study of pin diagram of LCD. Next, commands used by LCD. Cursor address of different LCDs. Interfacing diagram of LCD with 8051 microcontroller, and assembly language program for interfacing 8051 microcontroller with LCD. Now the first objective is, what is LCD? So the LCD stand for liquid crystal display. And what is use of LCD? So LCD is generally used in TV and computer monitors. Actually, LCD is a flat panel display technology, which is also used in mobile devices, laptop and tablet. The LCD having ability to display number, character and graphic also. Sometimes the LCD is also called as alphanumeric display. So we are going to study how the LCDs interface with the 8051 microcontroller. Now this is a pin diagram of LCD, and this model of LCD is mentioned here in diagram LM016L. So this is a LCD pin diagram of LCD. If you observe here, 1 to 14 pins are mentioned here. That is, pin number 1 is VSS, pin number 2 is VGD, pin number 3 is VEE. Then next is RES, RW. Then pin number 6 is E, that is enable, and pin number 7 to pin number 14. If you observe, that consists of D0 to D7. Definitely that will be for the data pins or data transfer. Now let's see the pin diagram descriptions and the type of pins in the next slide. So in this table, there are four headers are there: pin, the symbol of pin, whether that is a pin input or output pin, and the next is description of that pin. Now the first is VCC, that is, everyone know that is for power supply. The plus 5 volt supply is applied to this LCD. Next is VSS, that is for ground. And the third one is, one more pin is added here, VEE, that is used power supply to control the contrast of LCD. So that means by varying VW, we can control the contrast of LCD. Next bit is very important, RES, that stand for resistor select, and which is input pin. And the status of RES either 0 or 1, but when RES is equal to 0, it is used to select the command register, and when RES is equal to 1, it is used to select the data register. So this is most important, we are going to use in program. RES is equal to 0, it used to select the command register, and 1 for data register. Next is read oblique write bar. So it's very clear, when that bit is equal to 1, so it should perform the read the data from LCD definitely, and read write bar is equal to 0, that means it perform the write up operation, that is a write data to the LCD. Next is E, that stand for enable, which is an input output pin, and the enable pin is used by LCD to latch the information presented to its data pins. Now when the data is supplied to the data pins, that means when data is given to the data pins, that is a D0 to D7 pins, at that time this enable pin should be high to low transition. There should be high to low pulse applied to the enable. Then and then the data sent on data pins will latch into that data pins, or LCD can latch the data pins. For that purpose, your enable should be high to low. That means once your enable pin is high, you make it as a low to latch the data. Next is pin number 7 to 14. It is mentioned here, DB0 to DB7. That is, we can say D0 to D7. It is input output pins, and it is used for that is nothing but the 8-bit data bus. Now this the 8-bit data pins are used to send information to the LCD. or read the content of LCD's internal register. Now to display letters or number, we need to send the ASCII code for letter. Like if I want to display capital A to capital Z or small a to small z or numbers from 0 to 9, then to these pins we need to make RS is equal to 1. RS, that is a pin number 4, pin 4, when RS is equal to 1, it is used to send the data. So to send character or number, RS should be equal to 1. Now the next is when RS should be equal to 0. The RS should be equal to 0 to send the command. Now which command should be there? There are some commands we are going to study in next slide, but for example, clear LCD display or initialize the LCD display, or the letters or numbers we are sending that should be displayed from right to left or left to right. So such a commands are given to the LCD. So at that time your RS should be 0, and that is the commands are given through DB0 to DB7, but for that purpose RS should be equal to 0. Now one more point is here, whenever we are sending data to the LCD, or whenever data is write to the LCD, at that time there is a busy bit present in LCD, and that busy bit is nothing but the D7 bit of LCD. The D7 stands for busy bit. If D7 is equal to 1, that means the busy flag of LCD is 1, and LCD is busy taking care of internal operation, and it will not accept any new information. So whenever your D7 bit is equal to 0, then and then LCD is ready to receive new information. So every time when we are sending data or when we are writing data to the LCD, at that time it is recommended that to check the status of busy flag. That means bit D7 of LCD should be equal to 0. So that is about the D0 and D7 that is used to write the data to the LCD. When we need to write the data, at that time RS should be 1. And when we need to send command to the LCD, at that time RS should be equal to 1. One more point is here, D7 bit of LCD is considered as a busy flag, and every time whenever we are performing, we are sending data to the LCD, so we need to check the status of busy flag, that is a bit D7, that should be 0. Next is LED plus and LED minus pins are given here. Sometimes the LCD is having 16 pin and some LCD is having 14 pins only. So if in case the model having the 16 pin, and that 2 pins will be included, that is LED plus and LED minus. Usually LED plus is usually connected to plus 5 volt supply and LED minus is usually connected to the ground. Now this is the general structure of 16:2 LCD. Now 16:2 LCD, it means that there is a 2 lines on LCD, and on every line the 16 character will be displayed. If you observe this graphical representation, 0 to 15, that means 16 character on first line, that is X is denoted as a 0 to 15, and Y, which is considered value 0, 1, that means 2 lines 0 and 1. If I want to display any character, for example, it is for by indicating arrow, it is written here arrow, and the value of X is equal to 11 and Y is equal to 1. That means at this position, if I want to display any letter, so I should know the address of this location. So for this purpose, we should know the address of each location of LCD. So this is the structure of 16:2 LCD, which means 2 lines, and on every lines there is a 16 character will be displayed onto the LCD. Next is, these are some LCD commands codes are present. That commands codes are given in hexadecimal. So commands is nothing but that LCD should be clear, or LCD should be on, LCD should be off, LCD should be blinking. So different commands are given here. We just go through this command. The first command is 1, that is to clear a display screen. Whatever displayed earlier onto the LCD, that should get clear. So for that purpose, LCD want the command that is a 1. Once LCD got the command 1, LCD clear the display screen. Then next is a 2, return home. That means if LCD is displaying data at 15th position, then it come to the first position, that is a return home. That's the next is a code 4 that stand for decrement cursor. That means cursor should start from shift cursor to the left. And in 6 code 6 stand for increment the cursor. That means shift the data, shift the cursor to the right. That means it is started from left and it will shift to the right as user is sending data. For example, S word is sent to the LCD, that is YES. Then first Y take the first position, then it increment the cursor, E will be on the second position and S will be on the third position. For that increment, there should be increment in cursor, and which is done by the code 6. Next code is 5, that is a shift display right. Next is a 7, shift display left. Next is a 8, display off cursor off. A, display off cursor on. C, display on cursor off. E, display on cursor blinking off. F, display on cursor blinking. Next is a 10, shift cursor position to the left. 14, shift cursor position to the right. 18, shift entire display to the left. 1C, shift entire display to the right. Next is the 80, which is most important, force cursor to the beginning of first line. That means the 80 is an hexadecimal code which is which is nothing but the address of first place of first line of LCD. And next is a C0, the force cursor to the beginning of second line. That means if I want to start displaying data on LCD onto the second line and from the first position, so that time the address of first position will be C0. Next is a 38, which is stand for 2 lines and 5/7 matrix. This 38 is used to initialize that LCD. Whenever I will need to display any data on LCD, first command should be to initialize the LCD, and that is done with the help of 38. So there we are going to use very few commands from this command code tables. That are most important is first is 38, that is what the initialization of LCD. And next is we need to display data onto the line 1 or line 2. For that purpose we should know this addresses 80 and C0. Next in previous slide we need to clear the display screen. Then we need to increment cursor because we are, so for example, we are displaying the data from left to right. So this commands we are going to use in program. So next is cursor addresses are given of different LCD. Now the first is a 16:2 LCD that we are going to use in practical also. And here also I am explaining about the 16:2 LCD only. So if you observe the 16:2 LCD, there should be 2 lines. So the 2 lines are given here. On every line there should be 16 character. Now see the address of the 16 character. The first character will be display onto the 80H. Second will be on 81. Next will be on 82. Next will be on 83, 84, 85 up to 8 here. That means total 16 character will be displayed. If I want to display on next line, then it will start from the C0, C1, C2, C3, C4. It means you need to mention these addresses in program at which position you want to display the letter. For example, you need to display a letter on line number 1 and exactly middle. So you need to find out the middle of line number 1. So we know that there should be 0 to 15. That means total 16 position will be there. So the 8th position will be the center of the first line. So you need to go to 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 89. After 89 it become 8A, 8B, 8C, 8D, 8E, 8F. So you need to find out the center, and that center address you need to use in the program to display your letter or number exactly center of first line of LCD. So next is, if you observe here, 21 by LCD is given 20/1. That means only one line. On single line there is a 20 character will be displayed. If you observe the addresses, that is from 80 to 93. Then 20/2 LCD, which is consisted of 2 lines, and every single line can display 20 character. Next is 20/4 display, it having 4 lines, on each line 20 character will be displayed. Next is 40/2 LCD, that means there will be 2 lines, and on single line 40 character will be displayed. So right now here we are interested in only 16/2 LCD, and if you observe the first address of 16/2 LCD, that is the first line 80, and second line having the first address is C0. So next is interfacing diagram. How 8051 microcontroller is interface with the LCD. Now already we have discussed the pin diagram of LCD. In LCD there are D0 to D7 or DB0 to DB7, that is 8 data pins are available. That 8 data pins are connected to the port 1. If you observe here, P1.0 is connected to D0 and P1.7 is connected to D7. Similarly, P2.2 is connected to D2. P1.2 is connected to D2, P1.3 is connected to D3. Likewise, these 8 pins of port 1 are connected to the 8 pins of data pins. Next is connection. RS, that is a register select. Already we discussed RS either 1 or 0. RS 1 for data and RS 0 for command. So definitely RS is connected to your P2.0, that is a pin number 0 of port 2. Next is read write. So when read write is equal to 0, it perform the write operation. When it is a 1, it perform the read operation. So that is connected to P2.1. And next is E, that is enable, that is connected to the P2.2, which enable the operation, read or write operation, when it is become high to low transition on enable. And one more most important thing you need to note down here, that pulse should be of minimum 450 nanosecond wide. This is what the important question may ask for online exam. The high to low transition pulse which is applied to the enable for latching the data at the data pins, it should be of 450 nanosecond wide. Next is VCC, that is applied to 5 volt, VSS that is applied to ground, and the VE is connected to 10K pot, 10 kilo ohm resistor pot, that is to vary the contrast or brightness of LCD. Now this is about the interfacing diagram. Next is we'll see the program, how to that is write an assembly language program to communicate 16 by LCD with 8051 microcontroller. Now there are some important points are we need to remember about programming, and that is what the first point is, high to low pulse should be provided to enable for write operation. Already we discussed that high to low pulse should be of at least 450 nanosecond. Next is low to high pulses should apply to an enable pin for read operation. Now for write it should be high to low pulse applied, and for read the data from LCD, low to high pulse is applied to the enable. Next is bit D7 of LCD is busy flag, that which can be used to check the LCD is busy in its own internal operation. That is we have discussed in D0 to D7 data pins. D7 is a busy flag, and user need to check the status of D7. If D7 is equal to 1, it means that LCD is busy in its internal operation. So, so when busy flag can be read when read write is equal to 1, RS is equal to 0, and a low to high pulse in enable pin. When busy flag can be checked whether it is 1 or 0, there is a conditions are present. For that purpose your read write should be equal to 1, that means read operation. Next is RS should be equal to 0, and there should be low to high pulse applied to the enable. And once you know that busy flag is equal to 0, that means LCD is ready to receive the new information from microcontroller. Now next is a program is given here to interface LCD with the 8051 microcontroller. Already we have seen the LCD interfacing diagram. That diagram clearly shows that the port P1 is connected to the data pins of LCD. Then RES, that is a register select, is connected to the P2.0. Read write is connected to P2.1. Enable is connected to P2.2. That is what the interfacing. So let's see the program first. Now next is first line of your program should be org00h, that is originate from the ROM location 00h. Now the first line of code is move a comma hash 38h. Now hash 38, it means hash stand for immediate addressing mode. So that means 38 is immediately copied into the accumulator. Once it copied into the accumulator, we know that 38 is one of the command code of LCD, and that command code indicate the initialization of LCD 2 lines 5/7 matrix. Now once the value is copied into the accumulator, the next instruction is a call, absolute call COMNWRT, that is a call command subroutine. Now COMNWRT is a label, so your instruction pointer should jump to that label. So that label is given here. So what is written in that label, we'll see move P1 comma A. Already in A, the data 38H is copied. That 38 is given to the P1. According to the interfacing diagram, the port 1 is connected to the data pins of LCD. So from port 1, that data will be given to the from accumulator, data is given to the port 1, and port 1 is going to give it to the LCD. Next is a clear P2.0. Now P2.0 is connected to the RAS pin of LCD. So if you observe the comment written here by giving semicolon, RAS is equal to 0 for command. So definitely we are sending the command, that is initialization of LCD 38H. Next is clear P2.1. Clear P2.1, P2.1 is connected to the read write. Now when read write is equal to 0, that means it performs the write operations, and we are interested to write a data on LCD. Next is set B P2.2. P2.2 is nothing but the enable, so enable become a 1. Now we need to make that enable as a high to low transition, but for that purpose we are giving some time to the LCD. For that purpose we are calling a delay, a call delay. So delay is an label, so instruction pointer should jump to the delay. So let's go to the delay. What is written in delay subroutine? Delay, a simple register is taken, move R3 comma hash 50. Now only 50 is taken, so that means R3 consists of hexadecimal equivalent of 50. So now the value of R3, let us assume the value of R3 is equal to 50. Next move R4 comma hash 255. That means R4 is consisting of hexadecimal equivalent value of 255 into R4. Next is here label DJNZ R4 comma here. DJNZ, note down, DJNZ stand for decrement jump if not 0. So here the assembler will decrement R4, and we know that the decrement is done by always 1. So if it is value is 255, it become a 249, and it remains here only. That means it remains at the same line till your R4 become a 0. Decrement. Once it is a 249, it become a 248, 245. Then it is decrement by 1 every time, and it just check whether it is a 0. Now decrement jump not 0 R4 comma here, so it will decrement 255 from 255 to till 0, and every time it is a checking whether it is 0 or not. Once it is a 0, it goes to the next line, that is a DJNZ R3 comma here 2. So R3 become decrement by 1. So if it is a 50, it become 49. It check whether it is 0. No, it is again go to the here 2. At here 2, it copy R4 with 255. Again it come to the here. It will decrement R4 from 255 to 0, and it remain at the same line till R4 become a 0. Again it go to the DJNZ. Now the value of R3 become 48. Again it goes to the here 2. It means the delay routine is remain in this loop till your R3 become a 0, and every time whenever R3 is decremented by 1, R4 is decrementing from 255 to 0. That means it remains in this loop till the R3 becomes 0, and at every decrement of R3 is R4 is decrementing from 255 to 0. So I can take it is in the loop for 255 into 50 times it is remain in that loop. Now next is RET, that is from written from delay routine. Once it is written from delay routine, it should come to the a call delay, because here it is jump for delay. After delay, the instruction is clear P2.2. Now P2.2 is nothing but your enable. Now here enable, initially it was set that is enable is equal to 1. After delay we are going to make it low, so that is nothing but the high to low transition is applied to the enable. And once enable got the high to low transition, the data is sended from port P1 to the LCD. It is a last, so that is 38H is accepted by the LCD, and that is for the initialization of LCD. Now it is RET that is written from this subroutine, command subroutine. So it should go to the next line, that is the third line, fourth line of your program, a call delay. Now again some time is given to the LCD after sending one subroutine. Again it goes to the delay. We know, observe the delay routine. Then delay routine, there are simple two resistors are taken, R3 and R4, and that are decremented by 1. So that is that creates the delay of some microsecond. Now next command is transferred to the given to the LCD, move a comma hash 0EH. If you observe the table, the E command is stand for display on and cursor on. So that means its display should be on and we should able to see the cursor also. And so that value 0E is copied into the accumulator. Now we need to give that value to the port 1, so that port 1 is connected to the LCD. So again here a call COMNWRT label is, so call command subroutine, it will jump to the command subroutine. Now in command subroutine, the first line move P1 comma A, that means value from accumulator is given to the port 1 and port 1 will give to the LCD. For that purpose your RES should be 0, so RES is connected to P2.0, so clear P2.0. Next is clear P2.1, that means we need to write data on LCD, so that read write should be 0. Now set B P2.2, that means we are making enable high. To make the high to low transition, we are calling delay between that. After delay it will return and it will clear P2.2, that is enable is equal to 0, that is for high to low pulse. That means the 0E that is sent to the LCD for display on and cursor on, it is accepted by LCD and it will do the same task. It will display the on and cursor also on. RET, return. After return it again call a call delay. LCD is given some time, it will go to the delay, it will execute delay routine and again come back to the next line, that is a move a comma hash 01H. Now this is the first command of your command given in your command code table, that is clear LCD. 01 is stand for clear LCD. So that command is again given to the LCD. So for that purpose command subroutine is called. In some command subroutine, the value in A, that is 01H, is given to the P1, move P1 comma A. That means the A will be copied into the P1, and we know that in interfacing diagram P1 is connected to the LCD, so LCD will get the value 01. To get that value 01, RS should be 0. Again clear P2.0, clear P2.1, that is to write operation. Set B P2.2, that means enable is equal to 1 high pulse. Now we need to make that low. For that purpose we are giving some time to the LCD, delay is called. Then clear P2.2, now enable becomes 0, that is a high to low transition, and RET. After RET again come back here, that is a call delay, again some time is given to the LCD. A call delay, that means your instruction pointer again goes to the LCD, it will execute the delay routine and again come back here. Next command is given to the LCD, move a comma hash 06H. Now that is stand for shift cursor to the right. That means once the LCD is display letter, first letter, then it goes to the second cursor position. For that purpose the command is given 06H. Now the same instruction is next is a call COMNWRT. It again come here COMNWRT, it execute this loop. RET, it execute the a call delay, that means goes to the delay routine and it execute the delay. Now next is the next one more command is given to the LCD, that is a move a comma hash 84H. Now already we have seen the addresses, cursor addresses of LCD. The first line of LCD having addresses from 80H, that is the first position is 80H and the last position is 8FH. Now here we have taken the 84, that means we need to display the letter on LCD from the 84th, that is from position 4th, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, that is from position 4th. Now a call common one, same again command is given, so command subroutine is executed, again delay. Now this commands are finished. These are the some basic commands need to the LCD, that is at which position you need to display data. Your LCD should be clear, then LCD should be initialized, then LCD should shift the data or shift the cursor to the right. After that we need to give data, which data we need to display on LCD. Now in this program, two letters are taken. First, if you observe move a comma hash n, n is taken in a single inverted comma. That means the ASCII value of letter n is copied into the accumulator. Now next is a call data WRT. That means here display routine. That is a data display routine is called. Now we jump to the data WRT. So what is changed in data WRT and COM and WRT? Here move p1 comma a, the value n, letter n is given, copied into the accumulator. That accumulator is copied into the p1. Now p1 is connected to the data pins of LCD. So the n, ASCII value of n is given to the LCD. Next is set BP2.0. Now this is what the difference between COM and WRT and data WRT. The RS should be 0 for command and RS should be 1 for data. Now we are interested to send the data, so RS should be 1. Next is clear P2.1, read write should be 0 because we are writing the data on LCD. Next is set B P2.2, so enable should be 1 to that is we need high to low transition and enable, so first make enable 1. Next one delay routine is called. After delay it come written from a display routine, delay routine, sorry. We make the clear P2.2, that is enable is equal to 0, that is a high to low transition. That means the n letter sent to the LCD will be accepted by LCD and it is displayed onto the LCD. First letter n is displayed. Next is a call delay. Next letter is given move a comma hash o. Now the ASCII value of o is copied into the accumulator. Again it will call the routine, that is a data display subroutine. So in display subroutine that is given to the P1. Now we have set BP2.0, RS become 1 to send data onto the send data to the LCD. After completion of this data WRT routine, it again come to the next line. The next line is again sjump again. So again that means it will again go to the again label. If you observe here at again label sjump, that is a short jump. So it again executing the same instruction. It will start from the displaying the letters, accepting the first of all command and then displaying the letter. So in this way there is a two letters display onto the LCD, that is a NO. No word is display onto the LCD. Similarly, if you want to display any other letters, you need to take next line here. You need to increase the next 1-2 more line into your program. For example, if I want to display welcome, so I need to write first W, then E, then L, then C, then O, then M, then E. So that later you need to include in this program. So this is what how letters, how LCDs interface with 8051 microcontroller, and instead of letters you can give the numbers also. That is also accepted by the LCD and that is also display onto the LCD. So this is regarding to the assembly language program of LCD interfacing with 8051 microcontroller. This is your assignment number 7, and that we are going to perform in practical lab, and this is also theory part of your syllabus. So in theory exam they may ask to write a interfacing diagram of LCD and the program for the same. So prepare it. I hope you clear this point. Thank you.